Alright, hello. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you had a great holiday, and we're back with some more videos for you. And I'm gonna be uploading some short form videos in the next couple of days, maybe 1 week or two, because I'm working on a much larger project for Secondary Radiate, which I think you guys will like a lot. But for today, I have something that went under the radar for a lot of people, and I think a lot of people will find it very useful because, Peritta Rebellion and a lot of other stuff D just likes putting damage attenuation on a lot of things. So there is a gun that got buffed so extremely over the past months that it's now the best gun for damage attenuation, like out of everything in the game. Literally nothing compares. And that one is the Perigale. So what do I mean by the Perigale got buffed? Well, first of all, damage attenuation changed so that the first second or so, your damage is gradually lowering and the DPS matters a lot more. So guns with a lot of burst damage are really good versus damage attenuation. And yeah, guess what the Perigale does? It's like the burst, a burst sniper rifle with a lot of damage per bullets. And also somebody followed. Thank you for the follow. So this thing, despite the buffs that it indirectly got versus damage attenuation, also got direct buffs because over time, its disposition for Riven modes has gone so high up that is now a 4 out of 5 disposition weapon. 1.15 disposition. 1.15 on the Perigale is insane. It's so crazy. It's stupid to think about. Like 1.15. I think the Burston has the exact same, if I remember correctly. No, the Burston is more. Okay, never mind. But the Stalta is less. The Stalta is 1.05. The Stalta is 3 out of 5 disposition. This is 4. This has a better dispo. Look at these stats. These stats are insane for Riven mode. Like, where is it? Vital Sense has 120% critical damage and Serration has 165. This gives 250 and 180. Like, what the hell? Absolutely goated. So yeah, Riven mods for this weapon get crazy stats right now, and there is some nowheres that have seen this despite being under the radar for very long, and they're abusing it to get really good runs on the Peritta Rebellion. I'm sure some of you have seen them, but yeah, this thing is absolutely goated. This thing has so much, like the damage is unbelievable, and especially if you pair it with something like Target Acquires Zada's Whisper or simply a Mirage to speedrun it. The Peritta Rebellion, you get a lot of stuff. So today, I'm gonna go with my standard Wisp build with Eclipse because I don't want to abuse the most OP stuff for this weapon. And I'm just gonna do a Peritta Rebellion run using the Perigale, the arguably best secondary weapon for Peritta Rebellion, which is Acarius Prime, and the parkour weapon, aka Praedos. So the build doesn't matter for it, but like here it is. This is like standard melee Kareen because good utility, and this is my Acarius build with Toxin mod here over the Riven. Alright, with that being said, I'm gonna do a run on the Peritta Rebellion to showcase the weapon's power, and I'm gonna choose the Vanguard to fight all of the Warframes, the Prime Warframes that you get. During this run, we're gonna fight a lot of them anyway, but at the end, in case people don't know, you fight all of them anyways, so you're gonna see the actual power of this weapon in full display. Until then, though, we're gonna use the Acarius. Pretty much. And I'm just gonna try to speedrun it as much as possible, and the goal is 13 orders. Doesn't really matter if I do more or less, I just have a goal for myself. Basically. This, by the way, is my favorite mission in the game now, the Peritta. It's just so fun to do. It's really, really fun to do. I shouldn't have reloaded. Yeah, whatever. I still do mistakes on it. I haven't played it too much because I've been taking my time with the update, trying to enjoy it. For example, I got the Vincubus late yesterday, and I'm still haven't got Uriel. Not because I don't think I will like him, but because I like taking my time with the update, because I know if I grinded all of it in like 1 or 2 days, then I would get a burnout from the game. I don't want to play anymore, and I don't want to ruin what is objectively a good update for the game. So we got our first Warframe, a Mesa. This survived more than I expected, to be honest. I thought the third burst was gonna kill her, but I guess we're too early with the moderate things. And yeah, in general, this thing, as you saw, it kills Warframes really, really fast. And the first bullet, it goes right through the damage attenuation, essentially, and deals like almost all of her health. It is really, really insane. And yeah, I think it's a very valuable thing to have for this mission. Especially if you're playing something like a Mirage. This gets so incredible. Because Mirage, obviously, with her 600% eclipse or whatever you would get, like 600, 700% eclipse, you one-shot them anyway. And it's just even faster. But anything works. As you can see, like, I'm playing Wisp. I have just an Eclipse Subsume, but even without it, I can do, like, a lot of damage with this. And it has the basically similar passive to the Nell, where you hit a headshot, you gain infinite ammo for it, and then you just spam it onto their head and they die immediately. It is very strong. Overall, a very strong weapon. It has always been a very strong weapon. I've done videos on it in the past because it has a very interesting design where if you hit fire it and you keep it at like head level, it spreads the bullets left and right, which makes it basically AoE. So I have a weapon from back in the day naming it the Hitscan AoE sniper rifle, and you know, it still does that. If you want to do that, you can still do that just fine. I don't think the Peritta tilesets are amazing at doing this, so I don't really advise to have it for both reasons. However, on more normal and flat tilesets like Jupiter or Void or anything, yeah, it is really strong. Anyways, that's Ash, and that was Ash. So, yeah. W. Alright. Couldn't save my bullets for some reason anyway, but whatever. Look, here. So I've tried this weapon so far on, obviously this is basically the most useful thing you can use it for. But if you want to do Janus Captain Boar, for example, this is also really insane. And if you want to do something like the, I don't know, the Legasite maybe? Like you want to do Legasite Harvest level cap for some reason. I wanted to do that at some point with Darksword, and I think Darksword will still like absolutely do him dirty, but this thing is gonna be way better, in my opinion. The Darksword still is the best when it comes to enemies that get melee afflictions. So like any normal enemy you have, and any boss that gets an affliction proc, like the 60 Eyes or the Apex Tank, the Darksword is gonna be way better than this. But yeah, Perigale is absolutely goated, not gonna lie. And it has gone under the radar, nobody's really using it, so its disposition has gone extremely high for how strong the weapon is. It's like unbelievable, in my opinion. No reason whatsoever for this to have this high of a disposition. Not complaining, but like, holy shit, you know? When I saw that its disposition got buffed in the update, and I saw 1.15, I'm like, this is not real. It's so much. It's genuinely unbelievable how much of a difference that can make at the end. Oh my god. Alright. Let's get a headshot on this guy too for the dead hit stack. Why not? Goodbye. Yeah, it's pretty strong, alright. So far our pace is looking good, by the way, for 13, maybe even 14 if I get some good orders. Good rotation. So, you know, not bad. Minefield. Not bad. Honestly, from the new arcanes, by the way, from what I've tried, I think Irradiate is my favorite. Kareen, the second favorite, and then when it comes to like actual power, I would say obviously Persistence for the Warframes that Persistence is strong on is absolutely busted. But then for general use, Primary Overcharge is just ridiculous. Like, you see that arcane and you immediately know like who did this, why does this exist in the game. It is basically the reaction I had immediately when I read 350% multi-shot. 350% multi-shot is ridiculous. Like, the Accuracy modes give 350% damage and critical chance. And that's already like insanely strong. 350% multi-shot is like, what the hell? Anyways. Yeah. Also, if you want to do Peritta Rebellion, as you saw, this weapon has electricity damage. I like electricity in general on it, because electricity, I don't know if you saw it on that Warframe, but if you rewind, you will see it. The dot happens instantly, and it hit it for 2.5 million damage, which is a lot of extra free damage for basically no reason when you're doing something like that. So I'm really liking electricity in general, but enemies are also weak to electricity in this asset, so it's extra good here. Just something to keep in mind. And that's for electricity damage in general on snipers, it's not just this. But if you want AoE on your snipers, gas damage is also absolutely goated, so, you know, up to you. So, I mean, we're easily getting 13 here. So, good run overall. Okay. Very chill run, this one. No really like bad orders so far. This is a very good rotation. I'll also have a lot of damage and oh, we finally got this one. Okay, this one will take a bit of time. So I really hope I can still get 15, but because 15 is also my personal best. I haven't done more than 15 ever. This mission is definitely a bit more weird on how it works, and I couldn't really understand it until way later. Basically, you put one thing in, and then at 50% and you put the other one in, like right now, and it kind of just goes on its own. You don't really have anything to say on that. You kind of just take these and just put them in on the right time. It doesn't really matter if you kill or not. It's kind of weird for sure, but I mean, yeah. So let's see if we can get 15. Hopefully this is not a hard one or a time-consuming one, so I can, if I can find my way around to. Holy shit. Alright, yeah. I don't think we'll get 15 with this one. I'll try my best, but this is a slow one. Yeah, why is it interrupted? Hello? Where are they getting... where are they shooting it from? I hate it so much. Yeah, I mean, 14 is still fine. 13 was my goal. I would hope for a 15, but can't do it with this one. This one takes too much time. Alright, now we can see how it does versus all of the Warframes. These are on random rotation, so we'll see how it does. I missed. Amazing. Okay. That was interesting. Anyway. Yeah, as you can see, they really don't have any chance once you get it going. Oh shit, wait, this is not good. Okay. Need my weapon. I remember doing that, you know, she kinda is immortal, regardless of what you do, so not great. Okay, now that she's done though, she can die. Well, not bad. If they didn't knock me down, that would have been pretty much instant, but as you can see, this weapon versus the Warframes and anything that has damage attenuation is just crazy, because damage attenuation works the same for everything now. I can probably try and show how it does on Janus Vor, but it won't actually do that well with my Riven, because my Riven has negative damage to Grenier. So unless I change that, then we're not gonna see that great of a result. Gonna just showcase it so you can see as well. 0.73, pretty bad. I mean, I could, in theory, like, drop target acquired maybe or something, or just, I don't know, hammer shot maybe for Prime Bane, but that requires Forma. In general, this is like, it would be really hard to fit the mod here for Prime Bane, and it wouldn't look that great anyway. But overall, this as a weapon is absolutely ridiculous for any type of damage attenuation enemy that you want to see. And if you want to do like 60 Eyes, Apex Tank, or the Deimos Disruption, definitely use the Dark Sword. Even if you don't have a Riven, the Kodamire and the Dark Sword is pretty much the same power level on that regard. Both can hit damage cap very easily with it, so the difference is like completely negligible. One does, the Dark Sword for my testing has done 4 billion damage without a Riven on its own, no buffs, and the Kodamire did like 3.7, so pretty much the same thing. Just like go this build with either weapon, really good, and yeah, just go ham with it. Dark Sword is up for grabs in the current Nightwave right now if you want to get it, as of the making of this video. And yeah, you can easily go to level cap disruption on Deimos with it without any issues whatsoever. One slam is enough to kill them, even with that non-Riven mode or like Riven-less build. Thank you very much for watching another video of mine, and I will see you on the next one.